She once dreamed of becoming like her aunt, and before she knew it, she already made this childhood dream come true. After soaring the skies for years, she finally landed and bid goodbye to the runway and welcomed another chapter in her career. Allow us to take you to see her journey and see how she got motivated to take an alternate route from being a flight attendant to being a consultant and motivational coach. Let's get to know Coach in the Act.
A what you see is what you get type of person. I'm definitely a go-getter. I'm known for that. And most of all, I look at the silver lining behind every cloud. I took up HRM, or Hotel and Restaurant Management, and prior to that, I wanted to take up psychology. However, I was advised, if you're not going to take it to the next level, say take up medicine or law after, then why not take up another course? And so that led me to going and taking up HRM instead. And so from there, it became like a fad of becoming a flight attendant. And as a young girl, I was influenced by the people around me, by friends as well. They said it's big money, and I wanted to know if it's true, and that it's all glamour. And so she's my late aunt, Annabelle, and well, I remember she was often out of the country because she was an international flight attendant. She's my mom's sister. So I think that's one of the reasons why my mom also encouraged me to be in the industry, because of her, because of my aunt. And that led me to dreaming of becoming one. And I said after college, I will definitely be a flight attendant. I worked for a month or two, if I remember exactly, with it's connected to a network, actually, to a showbiz network. So I worked as one of their front desk officers in the at the executive floor. So I was with the big bosses, so receptionist nila ako doon. And then so I got to entertain celebrities as well, welcome them to the office, things like this. And then while I was at it, I already started applying for the airlines. And so while I was working for them, I got an interview, and that's how it all started. One would be traveling to places. You get to explore a lot of countries, and it is for free. And in fact, you're the one who's even being paid high just to be able to travel for free, meet different nationalities, people from all walks of life. So for my mom and I guess it was more of the new learning experiences that you will not get much if it's another industry that I would rather be in. I feel proud because who wouldn't be, no? There are thousands of future flight attendants dreaming so to be in the airline or aviation industry. And so I'm really proud to have surpassed and hurdled all the obstacles just to get into the industry. However, whenever I say that, I'm shy at the same time because I was able to get such a beautiful blessing and was not able to really savor the moment. And here are other ladies and gentlemen who would, are dying to be in my place, in a place of the flight attendants. So sometimes I'm really shy na parang hindi ko siya na-maximize talaga, na parang naglaro lang ako for the lack of a better term. Although it's still good because now I am able to use those experiences on a positive note. So
up next.
So in fact now, if you'll ask me, I only had a few hours of sleep, and yet it doesn't seem like, I guess, I think you can see that, I suppose. Unlike when I was not doing what I am passionate about, I would always find all the reasons to have an excuse not to go.
Feeling down and tired? You don't have that drive anymore. Cheer up, rise up. Let this week's episode give you that much needed energy and drive as we give you stories of inspiration and determination. I am Diane Medina, and this is Loving What You Do. For the first episode of Loving What You Do Season 2, we encourage you to be fit and fab, healthy and wealthy, thrilled and fulfilled. Hi, Coach! If time or schedule does not allow you to work out, make no more excuses. There's a gym throughout the metro that is open 24/7 to help you with your fitness goals. And if that's not encouraging enough, get ready to pump up and let this anytime fitness instructor train you to achieve that so-called any who wants fitness.
Hi, good morning. I'm Coach Jonel of Anytime Fitness. For today's episode, I'm going to teach you dumbbell thrusters. Dumbbell thrusters. It is called dumbbell thrusters because in a thruster, you are using the power and energy you generate through a squat to help the dumbbell overhead. The dumbbell thruster is a challenging multi-joint exercise that targets the legs, shoulders, and arms. To start this exercise, we will be using 2 dumbbells. Step 1, stand with your feet. Hold the dumbbells in front of your shoulders. Step 2, drop into the squat until your thighs are parallel to the floor. Step 3, stand up and extend your arms over your head. Step 4, bend your arms, return to the starting position and repeat the exercise. 3 sets, then 12 repetitions each. Okay, do it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is a complete exercise for your entire body that can help strengthen your shoulders and legs and improve your endurance, stamina, and mobility. If the posture and form are not correct, this may lead to posterior, pelvic tilt, and back injury. Once again, I'm Coach Jonel. See you again next episode. Live your life, love your health, and see us in your nearest Anytime Fitness branch.
We've heard a lot about this healthy and nutritious fruit so many times and how our body can benefit from all its nutrients. And from all the testimonies that we've heard, more and more people are ready to have a share of its juice despite its bitter taste. But what really is this fruit called noni? Let's dissect everything in the Noni Anatomy.
It is said that humanity runs on coffee. Others may agree, but some may say otherwise. But in the world of nutrition and food supplements, a distant relative of the coffee family is making waves as the new superfruit. My name is Kiara Ongkiko of Filmarinda Citrifolia Incorporated, and today we will be dissecting the noni fruit.
Ang noni fruit, ang daming flowers. Pagka natapos na yung flowers, nabuo na ang seeds, makikita mo na ganyan ang nangyayari. These are a small example of a noni fruit. Makikita nyo, ang surface niya is irregular. May mga dots dyan. Every dot of this would have several seeds inside. Kaya unusual itong fruit. As a raw thing, makakain mo man, pero iba-iba ang taste. It is a little bit sour, citrifolia, and then it's a little bit salty, a little bit mapait. Basta it's a mixture of so many tastes. Ito ay natuklasan lang sa Tahiti noong 1993 by 2 Americans. And they noticed that the Tahitian people are uniformly healthy, uniformly strong, and they live long. Then, naging curious yung mga Amerikano. And they brought a sample of the juice to the US. And all the laboratories where they give it, yung mga chemistry laboratories, mga biotech laboratories, they all said that they have not examined a fruit juice from a single source as rich as noni. Noni all over the world is known as Morinda citrifolia. That is the scientific name. Dito na sa Pilipinas, galing sa Ilocos, ang pangalan niyan is apatot. Dito sa Katag-Alugan ay Bangkuro Bangkudo. Doon naman sa Bicol hanggang sa Visayas, mayroong pangalan Nino at saka Lido. Doon naman sa India, ang pangalan nila ay Indian mulberry tree.
The noni fruit may look a little strange, but what it lacks in looks, it more than makes up in medicinal value.
As a medicinal plant na binabanggit ng botany literature are many. It starts with analgesic uses, but according to Rita in her book Noni Revolution, 48 different illnesses ang nalilista sa traditional uses. Among them are, for example, arthritis, asthma, diabetes, blood pressure, high blood pressure, yung heart disease. Then you have digestion problems. Then you have low energy level. You have menstruation problems. You have problems of pain, including headache, and so many things, including problems of of men who are no longer able to perform. Mayroon problems of lack of sleep. All of these are enumerated as among those that Noni was known to help.
The noni's benefits far outweigh its unpleasant odor and unusual looks. And on the next episode, we'll take a look at how this bitter-tasting fruit can be turned into Phil Noni. I'm Cara Ongkiko of Phil Morinda Citrifolia Incorporated, and catch us again at Loving What You Do.
What drives you to watch the concert? Is it the artist, the music, or the gimmick? Whatever it is, this particular concert held last summer will surely encourage you to watch its next leg. Have you heard of Hydro Manila? Let's all find out how this type of musical event will definitely make you soaked with songs.
Summer was on full throttle and everyone looked to crawl the temps down. Last May 19, 2018, Hydro Manila and SM by the Bay combined the elements of water and music as they present Splash Fest, the ultimate water gun festival.
Basically, Hydro Manila started 2015. We started with my 3 other partners, Jelvid, Chel, and Gino. Before kasi sobrang boom yung music festival, so we decided, tara, let's make one. Of course, we hired fire volunteers, 2 trucks, we have water guns, tapo, drums, lahat, para mabasa silang lahat.
Featuring live performances from top local artists and DJs like the Duz Manila's headliner Patty Chu, the Rising Star Shantydope, and the alternative rock troupe Agsunta.
Binabalik-balikan yung Hydro kasi it's the quality local music festival that people thrive for. They can move how they want to move, they can dance how they want to dance. Lahat masaya lang with music, with the water. It's a celebration of music, a celebration of freedom.
Masaya naman, maganda kasi mas nagkakaroon ng bagong flavor tol. Diba? Maganda. Tsaka sa ngayon, marami lumalabas na bagong artist, bagong pausbong. Syempre may sumasabay tayong mga OG, mga kuya natin sa eksena. Kaya nakakatuwa, nakaka-inspira magpatuloy.
Iba kasi yung feeling pag dumutugtog ka na ang saya-saya ng mga tao. So, yun yung isa sa mga pinakamalaking tulong ng mga ganitong events. So, parang mas nagaganahan yung mga musikero ng Pilipinas.
It's definitely helpful for everyone in the industry kasi konti lang naman sa music industry ang mga music festival na locally made. So now that Hydro is coming up with events every now and then, every year, it has been nothing but magnanimous.
I wanna dance with you.
Splash Fest truly knocked the heat out of everyone's bodies through water and awesome music.
Events organizing is in my blood. Adrenaline rush eh. Adrenaline junkie kasi ako. So, events kasi on the go. You never know kung anong pwede mangyari, so you have to have plan A, plan B. So, buhay dugo. Buhay dugo. And of course, giving these people the show, dream yun. Hi, I'm DJ Nick Hernandez. I'm a DJ, I'm an event organizer. We did this Hydro Manila Music Festival, and I'm loving what I do.
I'm loving what I do.
I'm loving what I do.
And we are loving what we do.
Up next,
A what you see is what you get type of person. I'm definitely a go-getter. I'm known for that. And most of all, I look at the silver lining behind every cloud. Well, I realized after all these 5 airlines, no, I know it was a bit much for me to finally realize that I think this is enough, because if you're not, I'm not saying that I'm not really happy, because there were a lot of moments where I was really very happy while I was at it. Pero naisip ko, after the 5th airline, shall I hop to another and then hop until I reach how many airlines already, and nothing's happening in my life, and I'm getting old. I'm not getting any younger. So I decided to finally, this is it. I have to pursue what I'm really passionate about. As a young kid, aside from being a scientist growing up, I wanted to be a teacher as well. So in line with teaching is training. So I wanted to be in that field. So that's how I got into it. And given the experiences that I have, I am confident that I will be able to successfully share what I have learned. In any business, not just in the training consultancy business that I have started, sometimes there's income, sometimes there's none. Unlike when you are employed with a company, you just receive your salary every month. And one of the challenges, I must say, is that I try to come up with a figure for every participant that we have, just so they could get the high quality of training at a very affordable cost. However, I understand the life that we have here in the Philippines, and sometimes there are a lot of inquiries. They really wanted to try it out. However, it's the cost that they are concerned. So sometimes I try to adjust as long as I know that I can sense that they are telling me the truth, and I try to be flexible as much as possible. Because I know how it feels like. I have been in their shoe as well when I was still applying. Contrary to what other people think, because we have events, and like right now we have had 2 events, 3 different seminar workshops already, and we have 2 in line, okay, for this year. So basically 5 to 6. These are not the only things that we have, that we offer. They can come to us at any time. Kahit na wala kaming announcement, kasi sa social media, yun lang naman ang ina-announce namin, the events. Pero it doesn't mean that you cannot come to us at any time, definitely. In fact, 24/7, I'm willing to answer all the inquiries. They know that. Oh, yes, definitely. I definitely love what I do, definitely. No? So, in fact, now, if you'll ask me, I only had a few hours of sleep, and yet, it doesn't seem like, I guess, I think you can see that, I suppose. Unlike when I was not doing what I am passionate about, I would always find all the reasons to have an excuse not to go or not to work. Pero ngayon, even if I have no sleep, you can talk to me about it, and so I really love what I do. I'm Mai Carvalho. I'm a consultant and motivational coach, and I'm loving what I do.
Be it in fitness, exercise, career, or otherwise, we come to a point when we reach plateau. That stage where we feel that we're no longer growing. Everything becomes a routine, challenges are nowhere to be seen, and then we lose the drive. Eventually, we become unmotivated. But take a cue from Coach Mai Carvalho. From what seemed to be a routine, she took a 360-degree turn to realize another dream. Things may not be easy at first, but this former flight attendant took off by herself to become a consultant and motivational coach. She simply spread her wings and took flight. And boy, look at her now. We can be like Coach Mai. All it takes is that drive, that motivation. Let's just fasten our seatbelts and learn to soar the sky of possibilities and opportunities. And what seems to be our fear of heights might be just our fear of facing our challenges in life. Face your fear, let motivation give you that courage, and let it welcome you to learn new things and experiences, and the pursuit of excellence. Once you step out of your comfort zone and gain the motivation to do these things, by then I say, welcome aboard. Once again, I am Diane Medina, and I'm loving what I do.